men have been conditioned by society to think that's masculine. You need to pull your finger out of your ass and do actual research to figure out what masculine really fucking means. I'm of the belief that masculinity by definition can't be toxic, because masculinity is about strength and courage and protection, and those are all positive things.
Right.
But so somebody who is acting in ways like we just described, they're by definition not masculine. They're cowardly and pathetic, and there's nothing less masculine than I don't care. That's not masculine at all.
That's a really good
masculinity
point.
Is I care and I'm going to protect. I'm going to do something. That's masculinity to me.
I like that.
Yeah, so that's why I don't appreciate the term. It's like femininity too, like toxic femininity.
Yeah.
It's like, no, like feminine values are amazing, incredible. So they can't be toxic. I don't think they wouldn't be those values anymore.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Looking. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit off tangent, but relevant, because I think a lot of men out there. We can go on this actually a little bit. I think a lot of men out there fall into that trap of thinking that it's masculine to do all these things. And it's a real shame, because it's part of what we said earlier. It takes a lot of effort to do the right thing, and that also includes researching what it means to actually be strong and courageous and protective and masculine. Because society tells you masculinity is eating meat and killing baby animals to eat them. Which, by the way, lots of people get triggered when I say that. Most animals in slaughterhouses are under the age of 2. They're all babies. All right. So when I say killing babies, they're killing babies. So men have been conditioned by society to think that's masculine. You need to pull your finger out of your ass and do actual research to figure out what masculine really fucking means. And don't get triggered when people say toxic masculinity, because as we've just put that to rest. Forget that. It's not woke leftist nonsense. It's that it's just by definition not masculine to pay other men to stab baby animals so you can have a burger. It's pathetic. It's cowardly. The most masculine thing you can do is to change your life to be a protector and a strong, courageous protector of others, animal or human. I truly believe that.
I can't say that any better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
nice.
Especially when people say, "Oh, we have dominion over other animals." I'm like, dominion. Like a father has dominion over their children. That means that they protect them, not to eat them. Like, what kind of a person uses a gun to kill a defenseless animal who's just living their life, and you just call this sport, entertainment, or And the real strength is when you're walking and you see an injured animal. You go out of your way, you do something, you help an injured. And a lot of people do that already with dogs, probably.
Yeah, but hedgehogs, rabbits, and
Yeah, so it's that mentality. And I think the true strength and power is really just to be protective and to be kind. And if you're abusing your power to hurt others, that is not strength. That's being coward and
absolutely
pathetic.
There's no part of that that's masculine. I'm glad you mentioned about the dominion, like from Christianity, because we touched on Islam a little bit. But that's a common thing I hear from Christians. They say, yeah, we have dominion over them. They are our subjects, meaning that we are the subservients, I think they call it.
Yeah.
Like they're below us, right? And you don't even need to disagree with that. Like if somebody wants to believe that we are a higher life form or higher spiritually than them, I wouldn't argue with that. Fine. I don't know if I buy into that. It doesn't really matter, because your God is also a higher life form and a higher spirituality than you. But he has chosen to do what exactly for you? Oh, he cares about you, right? All loving, all omnipotent, whatever, omnipotent.
Sometimes gives you cancer, but
yeah. But
I get your point.
And that's the devil, But like, so the point is, they believe this about God, right? All Christians believe this about God. Unless you've done something wrong, you won't be punished, right? Okay, and that's his dominion over you. But then your dominion over animals is different. Why you are made in the image of God? Why are you acting so ungodly? These animals did nothing to you. They don't deserve punishment. They don't deserve torture. They don't deserve to be killed. Yet you do it anyway. If you are acting in the image of God, then that makes God basically Satan, because what you're doing to animals is more like the devil. So if you want, in my opinion, if you're a Christian that wants to be acting in the image of God, then you should be a vegan who cares about these lives and not putting them through hell on earth. Otherwise, you are representing God in the most horrific way possible, right? If you are his image, that's Satan, that's the devil. There's no two ways about it. You following me?
100%.
Yeah. which I guess that's going to upset some people. But I mean, they'll say in the Bible it says that you can eat animals or whatever, but that doesn't matter. The Bible was written by men, and men put their own influences into it. I highly doubt any beautiful or loving God would want you to do what to those animals what happens in slaughterhouses, you know?
But it also has a lot to do with cherry picking of like what you want to do.
Absolutely.
You know, like when people say, oh, we have to eat meat because of lions, I'm like, why did you pick lions? Like literally elephants, gorillas, chimpanzees, like tons of mammals are herbivores, and so you just pick that one that justifies what you want to try to justify.
Most animals are herbivorous,
Yeah.
right? I read about this. Like it's a good percentage.
And the you know, biggest mammals and the strongest ones, you know, at least the strongest mammal, and the ones closest to us evolutionary. Anyways, when it comes to religion, I think with Islam, Christianity, or whatever, it's a lot of like cherry picking, because a lot of these texts also have things to say that, you know, don't hurt animals, be kind, don't kill. And what I generally tell them is that, can you be a good Christian and be vegan at the same time? They say yes.
Yeah.
Can you be a good Muslim and be vegan? They say yes. I was like, so your religion is not an issue here, so don't put this on God or your religion. Halal, for instance, we talked about that. The word halal means permitted. It doesn't mean mandatory. God doesn't mandate you to do that. Do you accept? They say yes. I was like, so it's your choice, right? They say yes. I was like, so now if it's your choice, why do you choose to kill an animal when you don't have to? And if your God, I don't know, I don't believe in God, but if I can't imagine that there is a God that says, if you have an option to kill an animal and not, you're a better person if you kill an animal. I don't know, what kind of a God is that?
I've had that discussion too, and when Eid comes up as well, they say, well, I have no choice. I can be a vegan apart from Eid, right? And I asked this guy a question the other day. I said, just answer me this quick question. What's a bigger sacrifice to you, this goat or 2,000 euros? And he was like, nah, shit. It's like, yeah, because we both know which is a sacrifice, right? And it's not the goat.
Yeah.
So what is the sacrifice you're making? There's nothing. You're paying somebody, what, 50 euros to go and kill a goat for you? Sacrifice half a year's salary, sacrifice a month's salary.
Sacrifice yourself. Why are you sacrificing?
Don't give your time. Yeah, go and sacrifice your time, sacrifice your energy, sacrifice your comfort. These are sacrifices. Paying some random dude to go and kill a goat and then give the goat's pieces of the goat's body to the poor. You've sacrificed nothing.